don't know if I can resupply myself that way. It used to be a thing.
Hi guys, it's Mattias, and I'm coming at you here with another Battlefield 1 video from the beta. And what I want to cover in this video is the F-117 light tank. And in my opinion, this tank is game-breakingly overpowered. Now, me and many people with me do hope that this is going to be changed before the game goes live. Now, the same goes for some of the anti-tank gadgets that are, in my opinion, they're too slow and they make you too vulnerable while using them. Now, using them correctly, they're decent, but in most situations, you're just way too exposed to get a chance to even fire one rocket. Now, the footage that you will see in this video is, in my opinion, quite telling. This is the first time that I actually use one of these tanks, and I haven't checked out any footage from other players that tells me how to use it. But in all honesty, you don't really need a guide or anything for this tank, at least not at its current stage, because this is just ridiculous. There has been times where I've seen people getting about 80 kills with this particular tank without even dying, and a friend of mine who has never played a Battlefield game in his life, the first time he was in one of these tanks he had like 35 kills, and I think he died once or twice that round. And yeah, that's a guy that has never played a Battlefield game ever. So now when I first started driving this tank, I didn't even think about the fact that it has two weapons, and you switch with, if you play on PC, the default key is F.
Why don't I shoot heavy? Ah.
Losing objective Duff. We have lost objective. We have taken objective A.
Aha, okay, there's a lot of drop on those, okay.
So you had to fire a couple of shells there with the AT weapon of this tank in order to see its velocity and its bullet drop. Now, there are of course a lot of players that will say that the reason why the tanks seems overpowered right now in the early part of the beta is because most players doesn't have the AT rocket gun, and most people doesn't really know how to deal with the tanks yet. But the thing is that tankers are also going to be better at handling their tanks, so I don't think that argument is valid. And if you think that I'm struggling with tanks more than others, then I will post a link in the description where I have a 17-minute long video using the AT rocket gun and dealing with tanks. And as much as that video shows a lot of success taking out tanks with, you know, the weapons and gadgets that you have for the assault class, that does not really show the full picture of what's happening in Battlefield 1 in the current state of the beta. At the very end of this video, I'm also going to show you a little bit of footage of the way I've been dealing with tanks using the assault class. And it's not in any way impossible, it's just that you are so extremely vulnerable towards not only the tank that you're fighting, but all the other players in the enemy team. I don't know how many times I've been sniped when I've tried to land that third or fourth shot with the AT gun. Now, it would make a lot more sense if it was a weapon or vehicle that required you some training and some expertise and some skill to use, but this is just silly.
Matti added a camera. A mad midget, yes, I did. That's not news anymore. And I didn't even get the best score. Somebody else was probably doing the same thing as I did.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to make you mobile while taking out tanks. This is just so fucking irritating.
So yeah, I'll continue here showing you some of the success I had with the AT rocket gun, the main anti-tank weapon in this game so far, it seems. I think most people agree with it, and I mean, if you feel like you have more success with any other weapon, then by all means share it. Now, this weapon, like I said, I've covered it in an earlier video, but you need to understand its projectile velocity, its travel time or travel speed, and its bullet drop. And I'll also show you later on in the video how I'm actually taking out a bomber with 2 shots landed with this weapon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't stir up too many feelings for the ones of you guys who really like this tank, but I really hope and believe that this is not going to last, the power of these tanks, or the power of the light tank, that is. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching.
There's a jump. I still don't understand why, because yesterday I fixed the game by making sure I had the good
Bir düşman bombardıman tayyaresi görüldü.
Okay, that was above. That was a hit? I disabled it. Ah!
We are losing objective
Pretty sweet, huh? Finally figured out that lead.
We have lost objective apples.
Throwing grenade! Watch it!
So I'm guessing you already purchased the game. I haven't purchased it yet. I will. I think this game is it's probably gonna be pretty good.
We have taken objective butter.
It's not working.
We have lost objective Freddy. We have lost objective Freddy.